Shit. You know what? Fuck that shit. Well, let's move screens regardless. Hello there. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you are. What's up? Happy New Year's, everybody. I don't think anyone else is still in the past or in the future. Yes. How is your year? Last year at least. How much did you fuck up? And what's your New Year's resolution? You know what? It doesn't really matter at all. It doesn't. But anyways, with the new year, also a new update, and apparently I was completely wrong last time. That was not the end of version 2 or chapter 2. It just wasn't. I fucked up. Shit. But anyways, 2.5 is live and a lot of things happened. Chief among them being there's a whole bunch of events ongoing right now, and well, one of them is just like last year, in which we got Asaba. We are getting Xiao this time. So, a nice agent. Let's get her.
君の努力にも価値があるってサオちゃんが証明してあげるね
Yeah. Last time we got a guy, and this time we got a furry. Oh yo, please. But yes, that happened. Oh, we got her and a whole bunch of stuff.
ちゃんと見極めてね
Seal, some EXP, some money, which is clearly not enough to level her up. And with everything else, we also got a whole shit ton of updates. One of them is this O button, which is kind of new. I'm not even sure if this button is only there because it's the version update thing or whatever. But anyways, this one is, if I'm not wrong, basically, this is a spending event. It's actually I can't tell if it's a spending event, but it is actually a spending event. It is a spending event. Well, to put it very simply, whenever you convert a monochrome or gems into something else, it also converts 1-to-1 into quote-unquote tickets. And once you have enough tickets, you get a lot of other stuffs here, which is one of them is an ether battery. As of or to the rewards. Yeah, there is a whole bunch of shit here. You can get stuff, but 300 is ether battery, aka stamina, fuel, stuff like that. Tuning calibrator is a select rarity or main stats thing for your discs or equipments, artifacts, stuff like that. 2000 is a costume for Wise and Orbel. 4000 is I don't know what the resulting core is. 7000 is a W engine. So you get 4 free S rank W engine. 10,000 is S rank agent. I'm not sure if this is 1 or 2 S rank agent, but I'm pretty sure it's 2. For 15,000 you get a name card. Yeah. And an avatar, I guess. But yeah, basically if you spend stuff on your gacha this month, I guess, 34 days left, you get extra stuff. And this is also other stuff, new things and stuff, but it doesn't really matter. What matters is these free login rewards, the free chow, and if you keep logging in for 7 days, this is 20 gems every day. Wait, this is gems, right? Right? Yep, it's 20 gems a day. Let me just tune up. Something tells me I want to tune up the BGM a little bit more. Music up here. Yeah, hopefully that's kind of better. Oops, I forgot. I was doing this stuff. Where was the settings again? Here? Not here. It's the... Where's the settings on this one? And language, let's get back to English. And hopefully, by now, they have, quote-unquote, fixed the voice actor thing, the voice actor strike thing. I really doubt it, to be honest, but, you know, hopefully. And then next on the event is new stories, Read the Chronicle for Shunguang, and story update, Shunguang, and character testing, Shunguang, and Chao, and old quote-unquote older agent update thing, which I haven't done at all. But yeah, it's not that much. This is okay. This is fine. I'm sure it's fine. Nothing could go wrong. There is one more thing. This extra button. This is kind of useful, sort of.
The afternoon sun is exceptionally pleasant. Like the rich, I'll be waiting for your next visit.
Till next time.
Afternoon.
And also the remodeling
Let's get
shop
your little companion some new parts.
for upgrading your favorite bangbu or useful bangbu, you know. Well, I haven't rolled that much bangbus. Yeah. I've got a whole bunch of materials on me. Except for the uncapped thing. I've got a lot of EXP, but the uncapped materials, these are from Hollow Zero, and I don't
I
really
got
do
plenty of
much
new
Hollow
ideas.
Zero, so
Let's try them out on EOS one by one.
yeah, that happened. And the
Have a
next
good one.
is the
Please
logbook,
come again.
which is a way for you to kind of see all these things all the way from chapter 1, or you can also have a story
The
recap.
license agreement has been signed. Together, we will make new Eridu.
It doesn't look like an ethereal, but it doesn't look like a corrupted human either.
What is this?
This creature might bring us closer to the truth behind the fall of the old capital.
What creature?
Meaning, there might be a mole in public security.
But the mastermind behind everything is also waiting and watching, and wanted to silence anyone who knew their identity.
Whole bunch of things. And once I press it, it's kind of stuck.
By a lot of people along the way, and we're
Very,
finally
very stuck.
approaching the heart of the conspiracy. Section 6. Operation Start.
It's heavily recording. I think this is green.
So, you are the culprit?
More music. Insert music back here. Just if it densifies. And it's going down. I think we're almost done with the
However,
backlog. Oh man, this is kind of long.
answer us! Where did you take our teacher?
The day the old capital fell, it was that giant white hand that took her away.
God damn it. These exaltists. I swear. The problem here is that there's nothing else moving in the screen. And the next button or anything, this is just a movie.
And so the trail sank beneath the water once more.
Yeah.
But deep down, we can feel it. This is only the beginning of our story.
The test is complete. Elixir P07 confirmed effective. May the Creator refine him.
Oh, that's Sarah. She's dead now. Yeah. That's a thing. Apparently. The funny part is this, the story recap is, that was talking about the story in chapter 1, right? And we are pressing the story recap of season 2, chapter 1. It's kind of weird. I mean, not season 2, it's season 1 story. Yeah. And now we are here, kind of. What else is new? It's the logistics shops, so you don't have to go all the way to the Hollow Zero. The outposting. There is this thing so that you can find your team easier. And there is your inventory button, and here is your agent intimacy levels. I'm really lazy at doing this, sorry about this. Apparently there is a cat here, I don't even know why. But yeah, since it's kind of easier now to find all these extra things, I think. I mean, in the past, I would have to
I'll
go to
protect you
their
from any danger.
character thing and then press here and then find everything who I want.
Asset confirmed.
So I guess
Preparing to
now
move
it-
out.
It's possible to just open these quick slots, which has also been expanded with the outpost system, which is essentially a guild, I guess, sort of. This is mine. It's a whole bunch of guys just doing things. I would recommend you to join any outpost that you can find or want. It's kind of useful. People do chat in here, even though they mostly only spam stickers. But you know, it's something, and the important part here is the intel board, which is also available from access if you are opening the quest button thing. Once you finish the quest, of course, and basically what's going on is it's possible for you to post commissions to your teammates or some friends, I mean guildmates. How it works is basically you post the commission and pay the cost of the battery and the weekly run thing. Here, the notorious current commission post. Basically, Notorious Hunt is locked for 3 a week, so right, so you do only get 3 here, but on expert challenges you are not limited with weekly portioned runs, I guess, but you are only allowed to have uh, to post the quest 7 times into your guild. You can just select what you want, anything, most things, and for now there is only challenge 1 times, there is also notes, and there's loot preview and stuff like that. The usual stuff. When you have posted, it's going to be here, and people can kind of take the commission. Since you have already paid the cost, the stamina cost and the weekly cost, if it's what's the word? If it's Notorious Hunt, they only need to pull the effort to do it. So let's just say you are kind of new at this game, and hey, I just happened to got a character that needs Shiyuan's drops. This thing, right? But I'm not too strong enough to beat him. So what do? You post this thing, post the commission, and someone in your guild will do it for you. They will fight the boss, and you pay for the stamina and run count. And once they are done, your posted quest will be reported that someone, in this case, his name is Chibi Waichi. Right? Oh, Wichi. Chibi Wichi. A chibi, small witch, I guess his name is. So this guy, Chibi Witch, finish your quest for you. And now all you have to do is just claim it. Claim the rewards. You also get the credit and stuff. Everything, you get everything from the quest. As if you have finished it, including the gems. Right? And for the guys who completed it here, you can see there is the 80 of this hexagon thing, and there is 600 of this whatever green thing. You can point exchange it. Hexagon thing, you can trade it into all sorts of stuff here, which is kind of whatever, to be honest. But here is the important one. You can exchange it for an ether battery, aka energy, or this independent menu decoration stuff. It's basically stuff you can help people, help newbies to be exact, I guess. There's all sorts of level, probably rewards too, whatever. But that's basically how the guild works, kind of. And you can do this too. Change how the menu looks like. I like this one. I really like it, but apparently it's locked behind something. Point exchange from Intel board, so yeah, I gotta do the Intel thing. I gotta do this thing. It's probably this one, huh? Yeah. When is this thing gonna be unlocked? Reach permission level 8. It's gonna be quite a long while. But anyway, that is essentially what half of the update is. And the rest, it's story time. Again, I really hope that they fixed up the voice thing. Let's go. Where are you? Here? Oh, yo, Belle, what's up? Nice, you're finally here. Yes, what's up? Nothing much, I'm just a bit worried about my brother. Yes, of course. Considering that last time he left normally and said he's going to be coming back soon, just gotta check something really fast. I think he'll be back rather quickly, don't think about it. I hope that's all. Oh, right. I made some osmanthus cakes earlier to lift my... I'm not sure if it'll suit your taste, but would you try some? As she speaks, she pushes the osmanthus cakes she has closer to you, and her eyes full of anticipation. So I guess Xinguang is the type to be doing housework or cooking if she's stressed out. I mean, last time she was stressed out with her brother being completely missing and shit, she pulled a feast. So yes.
Wow, your osmanthus cakes are so good. So soft. But isn't this a little too sweet?
No?
It is a bit sweet, but there's nothing wrong with a little sweetness.
Really? Sorry, I guess I added too much sugar.
Wait a sec, wasn't Xinguang really good at cooking or something like that? I guess mistakes happen.
I'll make it much better for you next time.
There's no need to be nervous, Xiaoguang. It's already delicious.
I'm glad you like it. But I've always wondered, why do you like osmanthus cake so much? Actually, I just like anything related to osmanthus.
Now I'm curious, what the fuck is an osmanthus? I do not recognize this flower. I don't recognize these flowers. It's a whole bunch of tiny flowers. I guess it's native in East Asia or something. At least it doesn't grow in where I am at, I guess. Or I've just never seen it or noticed it.
I remember a long time ago, when I just joined Yunquei Summit, there was a dessert shop on the corner of a nearby street. They made amazing osmanthus cakes there, so I always pestered my brother to get some for me. But for some reason, I ended up with a stomachache every time I ate them. So my brother eventually stopped me from eating them.
I can't tell if you are having allergic reactions or you just ate too much.
Then I decided to try making osmanthus cakes myself. So long as I made sure to use the right amount of the right ingredients, I was fine.
Or maybe the store wasn't exactly the cleanest. And as she speaks, Xiaoguang's eyes carry the nostalgia she has towards that past and the determination. But yet, as you are enjoying your osmanthus cakes, Senior Fufu suddenly runs over. Oh, Fufu is finally back. Finally.
So this is where you were. Senior Fufu, you're back.
Oh, hello, you're back.
Yeah, we heard something happened again in Wi-Fi, so we hurried back as fast as we could. We just got here today.
Really? Don't you remember that, I mean, it was an emergency, so maybe, Shiyuan, Big Bro, pushed the pedal really hard to make sure that he could pick up Belle in the morning at New Eridu, and I mean in 6th Street, and arrive at the temple by the evening. How do you take so long?
But never mind that. I just got word something strange has appeared over at Silum Bay.
What?
We should go take a look.
Wait, I recognize that flower. Aren't these flowers the flowers that was in the old mining town? The ones that were absorbing miasma? What is that thing doing here? What the fuck? Crouching down, Ye Shunguang carefully brushes her fingertips across the white petals. Her face fills with shock and quiet worry.
How is this possible? Those strange white flowers we saw inside the hollow are showing up out here, too. And is it just my imagination? Or does it somehow feel like the Qingming sword is reacting to them?
Are they etheric in nature?
Yeah, I've got a bad feeling about this.
Same. They look exactly like the ones in my memory. If only Yixuan Shifu were here. She'd know what to make of this.
With everything that's happening in Phylum Heights, it's only right for the High Preceptor to report directly to the mayor. That's her duty.
Yeah, but phone calls exist. And a man in Yunkui Summit uniform stands there without anyone noticing. His sharp, eagle-like gaze sweeps over the white flowers on the ground. Then lands on Ye Shunguang.
And including, of course, the mess your brother caused. Ye Shuyun. He's brought shame upon Yunquei Summit.
Mr. Liu! My brother, he's just...
Ye Shunguang, facts are facts. There is no arguing them. But remember this. The two of you walk different paths. You have your own burden to bear.
Clearly your facts are incomplete, old man.
Since you've inherited the Qingming sword, you must carry everything it represents. That is your destiny.
Excuse me, but who might you be?
Sorry, I forgot to introduce him. He's Yunquei Summit's current...
I am Lu Hengzhou. I know who you are. Yixuan's new disciple. As for these flowers, they've already been reported. So far, they seem harmless, exhibiting no signs of aggression. They're structurally fragile and ordinary in every way.
No, they're not. I've seen these flowers before, back when the old capital fell, and we also found a ton of them deep inside Limnian Hollow. The weird thing is, whenever we approached them, it seemed to weaken the effects of the corruption.
Is that so? Then just to be safe, you may clear these flowers away for now.
Okay, I'll try.
And Xiaoguang swings her sword. Light flashes, and the white flowers before her crumble instantly into ash. They are far more fragile than they look. Are they really just ordinary plants? Yo, ordinary plants don't crumble into ash within seconds.
Mr. Liu, please believe me.
Oops, at that point, you should be having a lot of... Holy shit, dude, can you stop? At that point, you should be really worried that something is going on. Really, really worried. Especially if you are dabbling in the arts of ether and hollows.
All right. Tomorrow evening, I shall gather all the relevant people. We'll meet at the temple.
Thank you.
Of course, this isn't only about the flowers. It's also time to come to a final verdict on your brother's actions. I'll need to review everything and make a statement that does right by the disciples of Yunquei Summit.
I understand.
Good. That's all I needed to hear. Ye Shunguang, never ever forget who you are, or the duty that comes with your gift and your sword.
It's kind of annoying, but still fair, I guess. Liu Hengzhou turns to leave. As he brushes past, he pauses for a brief moment and murmurs something only the two of us can hear.
Let's hope your presence in her life brings strength, not burden.
Oh, it's you. Okay, you're the annoying type.
Sorry you had to see that. Mr. Liu's always been that way. He takes Yunquei Summit's honor more seriously than anything. But I'm sure he didn't mean any harm.
Yeah, I'm sure he's just the uptight uncle type. It's okay. I've seen enough of those.
So, who exactly is this Mr. Liu? Is he one of our seniors at Rinquei Summit or something?
He's an elder of Yunquei Summit. He's the one who manages everything when Ishirin Shifu's not around.
An elder? But I heard that Ishirin Shifu was the only one from Rinquei Summit who survived the Phylum Heights incident back then.
Well, he's more of a guardian than a fighter. Back when everyone left the mountain, he was tasked with making sure the disciples' families were safe. That's how he survived the disaster.
I see. That is quite the burden he's carrying then.
I didn't think he'd come here, too. Guess that means whatever's happening lately really is serious.
Feels like he's kind of strict with you.
Well, he always says that since I inherited the Qingming sword, I must live up to that title that comes with the responsibility. He's just got high expectations for me. Alright, enough of that. It's getting late and I need to prepare for tomorrow's meeting. Oh right, the osmanthus cakes! They turned out a little off this time, but next time I'll make the perfect batch for you to try.
I think the cakes can wait.
It's a promise, okay?
When you're making a promise, you're supposed to be looking at the person. Instead of, looking down and away. You are looking really sus right now, Xingguang. Anyways, her eyes glimmer as she looks at you, and like she's finally gathered the courage, she holds out her pinky. Pinky? You reach out and hook ours gently with hers. A bright, content smile spreads across her face. Pulls her hand back and gives you a small wave. Bye.
See you tomorrow.
You do realize we live in the same building, right? Ye Shunguang turns and disappears around the corner, just like any ordinary girl. Yet somehow, as we watch her go, we can't shake the feeling that she's carrying something far heavier than she ever lets on. Ah yes, the ordinary girl part. Number 6. To be fuel for the night. After a night's rest, it's soon time for the meeting. It's almost time for the meeting. Let's head to the Sibian Temple Hall now. And well, at least Yinhu and Fufu is here now. We arrive at the Sibian Temple's main hall. Everyone's already here. Yiswan joins remotely due to other obligations. Ye Shunguang stands quietly to one side, nervously twisting the edge of her clothes.
Since everyone's here, let's begin.
Oh, looks like Yishuan is in the Hollow Zero outpost, it seems.
The purpose of this meeting is to gather what we know, review the current situation, and discuss what to do with Ye Shuyun.
My apologies, everyone. It is a little inconvenient for me, so I'll have to join you like this. When I heard what happened with Shuyin some time ago, I had planned to return to Phylum Heights immediately, but I received an urgent mission from the mayor.
I guess she is really on a phone call.
There's been an abnormal disturbance inside Hollow Zero, and as manpower was insufficient, Section 6 and I were sent to deal with it. It's a complicated matter and still has yet to be resolved. I am unable to leave at this time.
She really is at the Hollow Zero.
Mr. Liu has given me a rundown of the situation regarding the creator. The situation is dire, so I've also shared this information with the mayor. However, my information is likely not complete.
Why the heck is the voice keep changing?
As such, I would like each of you who was there to briefly recount what happened so we can make the most accurate judgment possible.
Long story short, That Miss Sarah from the Exaltists was behind a whole string of events. Her real goal was to awaken the Creator. Meanwhile, Ye Shuyin's so-called partnership with Sarah was just a cover. What he really wanted was to destroy the creature before it could fully awaken. Unfortunately, things didn't go as planned. He overestimated himself, and in the end he was possessed by the Creator's power.
Thanks to Xiaoguang's assistance at a crucial moment, we were able to subdue the monster under the Creator's control and awaken Ye Shuyuan.
Good thing we had the Qingming sword. It made it possible for us to take that monster down and save Senior Ye.
So I've heard. Xiaoguang, you ended up using the power of the Qingming sword after all, didn't you?
I'm sorry, Shifu.
When you inherited the Qingming sword, I told you, unless it's a matter of life and death, you must never draw it from its case or tap into its power source.
But my brother's life was hanging by a thread, and my friends were in danger. Please, Shifu, tell me, what situation could possibly be more dire than that?
Xiaoguang, I'm not blaming you. It's just, more than saving others, I'd rather you learn to protect yourself. Let's leave it here for now. Anyone else have something to add?
Though we ultimately prevailed, Ye Shuyuan left on his own in the chaos. We have no information on his whereabouts.
I've also been informed of that. I'll see what I can do to locate him.
High Preceptor, Ye Shuyuan colluded with the Exaltists, endangered Phylum Heights, and brought shame upon Yunquay Summit. Surely this can't be brushed aside with just a vague locate him, can it?
That's kind of hard. I mean, technically he's working as a double agent, but yet at the same time, there is this saying that the history's worst, how do I put it, incidents, terrors, basically the worst things that has happened in history was started by goodwill, and this is exactly that. Shiyuan's goodwill is essentially being able to work as a double agent, taking out the enemy before it started, but ignoring the results that he kind of failed. In the process, he did endanger Phylum Heights, and for the people who doesn't know what actually is going on, like we do, he was a turncoat, and for the people of Phylum Heights that believe in Yunquay Summit, and I guess mostly of New Eridu who has a positive image of Yunquay Summit, that turncoat action is kind of bad, right? I do think that some form of punishment is in order, especially because he did do the deed on his own instead of being ordered by the Lu Hangzhou or Yishuan Fu. So he's breaking a lot of rules here.
You probably don't know this, but before I left, I sent the Qingming bird to Lemnian Hollow to search for him. But the poor thing got trapped there by the Exaltists and only just made it back. When I examined the bird, I realized Shuyan had been trying to send me messages about the Creator, but they never got through. So no, Shuyan never really sided with the Exaltists or betrayed Yunquay Summit, and that's exactly why we need to find him. Hear what he has to say, face to face.
Yes, you do still need to find him. This is fine, but you know, he needs a slap.
My brother must have had his own reasons for everything he did. I know he'd never betray us.
Whatever the case, Ye Shuyuan has done real damage to Yunquay Summit's reputation. Still, the details can wait until he returns. We'll deal with it properly then.
Yeah, understandable.
I take it you two are finished now? Then let me add something. When Sarah tried to summon the creator, we saw this really weird black mist appear. And the strange thing is, we couldn't even hit it. Our attacks went right through.
Couldn't hit it.
That black mist is a formless entity. To harm it, you must condense it into a tangible state, just like the creature the creator commanded.
I see it now. That black mist must be the true form of the creator's power. I've already discussed this with the mayor. He plans to conduct a discreet investigation through his own channels. For now, we're to stay put. Especially you, Xiaoguang. You need to stay in the temple and focus on recovering. Don't take any more risks.
But
No buts.
Shifu's right, Xiaoguang. You fainted before, remember? You really can't keep pushing yourself like this anymore.
Yeah, Xiaoguang. Since both Shifu and the mayor are stepping in, we can finally take a little break.
The power of the Qingming sword is both the pride of Yunhui Summit and the burden of its wielder. Right now is not the time for it to be drawn.
Thank you for the voice of reason, everyone.
You must cherish this power, and use it for the sake of many, not to serve your own feelings.
You did not need that part, Hangzhou. I mean, I get it, but Hangzhou.
So, I agree with the High Preceptor's decision. Yishun Guang, you need to rest.
How about we let Xiaoguang speak for herself first? She's the one who's actually going through all this.
No, we know full well what's going to happen if she overworks the sword. She will be on standby.
Thank you, Junior.
And Yishinkong looks your way, gratitude flickering in her eyes. Ah. Then she takes a deep breath, like she is gathering every ounce of courage and meets everyone's gaze head on.
I want to help with the investigation too. Even without drawing the sword, there must be something I can still do. Please, let me.
No.
No. Yushuan looks angry.
I've already said this before. If you want to avoid the sword's negative effects, you must stay away from anything related to it. This isn't up for debate. If there are no objections, I'll take my leave here.
Since the High Preceptor has spoken, this meeting is concluded. Thank you all for your cooperation.
The air is heavy with silence. Ye Xingguang's shoulders slump a little. She quickly lifts her hand to wipe her cheek, like she's erasing something. Then, running from everyone's gaze, she turns and leaves without a word. Ah yes, the bad girl. Oh, someone finished my thing. And the other thing. I'm guessing the other thing too. Oh, good. Like, let me just switch the camera around, please. Yeah, whatever. Talk with everyone. And yeah? Looks like there's drama going down at Yunhui Summit. Yunhui Summit and Krampus definitely have very different styles. Well, I mean, I do agree with this one here. Getting used to it. Thank you for asking. I guess you're with Krampus now. Vanya is a key player in Krampus now, you know? Someone like him, powerful, yet honest and reliable, is a rare find. Of course, we had to snatch him up right away. Oh right, Linia Chao seems to have taken on a big mission lately. We might need to help out, so let's be ready. And Miss Chao? The Rabbit Queen? That's right, Linia Chao the super busy person, and the boss really trusts her. Let me tell you a secret. He even has this wild title, Krampus's Unbeaten Legend. Ooh. Word is, since joining Krampus on the boss's recommendation, you never failed a single mission she's taken on. Damn. I see. Senior Zhao is definitely impressive. Well, it feels kind of weird hearing you call her senior. Oh man, it's getting late. Banji and I should head back to Krampus. See you later then, Proxy. We shall be taking our leave. And they leave. Actually, if Banji is now... Oh shit, I forgot to turn on the mic. Shit. How far back was I? I sure hope that was not too long ago. But anyways... yeah... Uncle, I understand your worries, but you know... She's on that... rebellious age. As the keeper of the Qingming sword, Ye Xunguang should shoulder more responsibility. Sir, she's just a kid. What is she, 15, 16? The way she's acting now is a total disgrace to Yangkui Summit. But Xiaoguang didn't want to become the sword keeper either. She's still so young. Ridiculous. Becoming the keeper of the Qingming sword is a tremendous honor. It should be the goal of every Yangkui Summit disciple. Only I or Yisuan had become the sword keeper instead. What a shame.
Oh.
Alas, that's enough chit-chat. We have much to do. Next, you should take some disciples to deal with those strange white flowers in Phalium Heights. She was particularly wary of those flowers earlier. There must be some reason for that. Regardless of my concerns, I trust the Qingming Sword's Keeper's judgment when it comes to danger. As for the investigation into the Creator's power, I shall handle that personally. Thank you. Understood, Derlu. I'll arrange for it right away. And they live together, leaving us. But well, again, it's understandable, you know? With the amount of things Xunguang is shouldering right now, and that extra strict old man hounding her, it's kind of... I can see that how they don't mesh too well with each other. I do think that the old man could stand to be a little bit more flexible with the children.
Wise, I'm still a little worried. Sure, Xiaoguang looks fine now, but who knows if that sword's influence might get worse. It won't be good if she really does lose all of her memories. Maybe we should reach out to Ishu and Shifu again?
That makes sense. But reaching out to Shifu directly might be disruptive. She's had her hands full lately. Let's consult Senior Fufu first.
And we find Senior Fufu and tell her about our worries. That Xiaoguang may really be losing her memory. Sounds she's been just as anxious about it. And after some discussion...
Shifu, we're really worried about Xiaoguang. If she really does start showing signs of memory loss, is there anything we can do?
There's nothing we can do. According to the records of past sword wielders, memory loss itself is a warning sign. Once it begins, the erosion caused by the Qingming sword only grows stronger, and after that, there's no turning back.
No way!
But, based on my studies, as long as the case remains intact, and Xiaoguang refrains from drawing on the sword's core power, its influence on her can, in theory, be contained. So you must keep a close eye on her condition. Whatever happens, she must never use that sword the way she did before.
Understood. We'll keep a close watch on her.
And about what I said during the meeting earlier, I was too harsh. I didn't think about how it would make her feel. I know she only wanted to help, but after my sister, after what happened to my sister, I can't lose another person to that sword, especially not my own disciple, someone I'm supposed to protect. If only the Qingming sword had chosen me instead.
Please don't blame yourself, Shifu. I know you only said those things because you're worried about Xiaoguang. I'm sure she'll understand too.
Hopefully.
Hold on a second. That means the Qingming sword actually chooses its own master?
Yes, that's right. The Qingming sword chose every one of its masters. Only those it accepts can resonate with it and wield its power. But even after all these years, no one has figured out what that sword looks for. It doesn't seem tied to strength, talent, or anything measurable. Back when Xiaoguang and Shiyan joined Yunque Summit, Mr. Liu thought Shiyan showed far greater potential. I once guessed the Qingming sword might choose people with a certain kind of constitution, but that doesn't explain why it passed over me, when my constitution is far closer to my sister's, and chose Xiaoguang instead. We know far too little about this sword.
Sorry if this sounds blunt, but if we already knew the tragic fate of the Qingming sword's wielders, why let Xiaoguang inherit it?
This was my mistake. One I'll never be able to forgive myself for.
What the heck happened to the audio?
After my sister's accident, I devoted everything I had to studying how to suppress the sword's side effects. When I finally succeeded with the case, I naively thought that would be enough, and that the sword could be tamed. So, I let my guard down. Back then, Xiaoguang had only just joined the sect. She was still a curious child. One day, when she was playing behind the mountain, she wandered into an off-limit area where the case was kept. All it took was one touch, and the sword chose her.
Shit.
Once the bond is formed, it can't be undone until the Keeper's death. If only I'd been more careful with its safekeeping. The case had been successful, and I let my pride dull my vigilance. None of this would have happened.
I've heard about it. According to Elder Liu, it was just an accident. No one could have known that something as simple as a touch would form a bond. Instead of blaming anyone, maybe we should focus on what to do next.
Thank you, Fufu.
The way she looked just now, she must be really hurting inside.
I agree. Leaving her alone with her thoughts right now probably isn't good. Maybe I should go check in on her?
I still have something I need to take care of, so if you could go keep her company, that'd be perfect. Xiaoguang really adores you, you know. Having you by her side will make her feel so much better.
Please, when you see her, tell her I'm sorry. Tell her it's my fault.
This one lets out a quiet sigh before ending the call. Fufu and Belle both have other matters to attend to and leave soon after. What does Belle have to do? Like, it's not like she's doing anything, right? Anyways, no time to waste. I better head to Xiaoguang's room and talk to her before she does anything crazy. Xiaoguang doesn't seem to be in her room. I don't know where she went. There's a notebook on the desk. Looks like it's Xiaoguang's diary. And shall I take a look? No. We guiltily apart, I guess. Maybe I shouldn't read it if it's Xiaoguang's new diary entry. Yeah, I mean, even if it's old, you shouldn't open someone else's diary, regardless. Please, people, have some decency. Anyways, just then, a familiar voice comes from behind me. Sounds a bit startled and flustered even.
Wise? What are you doing here?
Oh, I was looking for you.
You looked upset earlier. I was concerned and wanted to see how you're doing.
Suddenly, a chubby orange cat waddles out from the corner of the room. It looks over, meows triumphantly, and struts right past our feet. What? So that weird noise just now must have been this little cat's doing.
Thank you. I'm fine, really. But you... my diary?
What diary?
Don't worry. I just got here. I didn't read your diary.
If it's you, I don't really mind. It's just trivial everyday things anyway. Nothing special.
No. Regardless, no. Before she finishes speaking, another familiar voice comes from behind.
Oh, you're both here! Perfect. I was just about to go looking for you.
Oh, Fufu, what's up?
Xiaoguang, about what happened at the meeting. Shifu asked us to pass on her apology.
I know. She's only being strict because she cares. I understand that.
A bit of sadness flickers across Ye Xunkong's face, but she quickly pushes it down, replacing it with a polite, well-behaved smile of hers, just like nothing ever happened. Oh no. What is this bad girl?
Anyway, thank you, both of you, for worrying about me.
It's okay to be angry, you know.
Xiaoguang, I've been meaning to tell you. You don't always have to be the understanding one. It's alright to feel bothered, to feel sad. Anyone would. I would, if I were in your situation. Those feelings are perfectly normal.
Oh, come on. Let me just... Does OBS have? Yeah, okay, I reduced it again. Sorry about that, guys. I bet the audio kind of just killed itself or something like that. I sure hope that didn't ruin your ears. Okay, where was I? Okay, jump just in.
Alright, first question. What did we have back at Yamcha Scene?
Yes, my internet. Why is the OBS keeps getting disconnected? Stop getting disconnected and reconnecting. What the fuck is wrong with you?
The Moonbell Osmanthus cakes, made with the very first golden blossoms picked this morning. Soft, sweet, and melt right in your mouth. They go perfectly with tea. I also asked you if memories are like tea leaves that fall to the bottom of the cup, so deep that they never surface again. And you told me that memories aren't reflections in a teacup, and that the tea leaves can still float back up if something stirs them one day.
Okay.
Looks like you got the first one right. So let's move on to question 2.
Reading fortunes, I guess.
When you were doing fortune reading for everyone, what role were you pretending to be?
The acting temple master. And Bolion was there helping out, and then I ran into you.
Right again! Now on to the final question.
How do you know that is right? Fufu, what?
And the last one. What do you like to be called the most?
Wait, isn't this question a bit too sudden?
What? Accept your fate.
I know the answer to this one. It's that... you know, that...
Senior?
Why is that the question?
Couldn't quite catch that. Say it a little louder.
It's... Senior! Aw, you're teasing me again.
Perfect. Seems like your memory's just fine. That really puts my mind at ease. It's getting late, so I'll head out first. You two get some rest, alright?
Uh-huh. I guess you're safe this time, but And after Jufufu says her goodbyes, she leaves the room. And now it's just us and Ye Xingguang, and somehow the air feels a little different. But just as we are about to come up with an excuse to head back to my room, Shogun calls out to us. I haven't had the chance to thank you properly yet. Thanks for having my back at the meeting. Honestly, it's really amazing that they're listening to me. I'm just a really new student here. Thanks to you, I found the courage to say I want to join an investigation out loud. For me, this is already a huge step forward. Is it? I sound pretty useless. You know, sometimes you can't. You should stop playing the good girl part. Sometimes. Okay? Sometimes. So, yeah, don't talk about yourself like that. Don't be self-depreciating, okay? I know that Shifu and everyone at Yonkui Summit actually cares about me a lot. But I can't help but feel they are treating me like I'm a glass that'll break at the slightest touch. Oh, you are. They carefully wipe me clean, protect me, making sure I wouldn't get even the tiniest scratch. But rather than being protected, I want to stand by everyone else. That's a pretty selfish way of thinking, isn't it? Everyone's just trying to help me. Sorry for the rant. Yes, it's okay. You can talk to me. Alright, thank you. Oh yeah, haven't you been practicing Yunkui Summit techniques lately? If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. I'll guide you through it step by step. Oh, I didn't realize it was this late already. Well, I won't take up any more of your time then. See you tomorrow? See you tomorrow. And Xiao Kuang waves energetically at us and smile, looking especially gentle in the moonlight. After saying goodbye to Xiao Kuang, we head back to our room to rest, and night sky seems especially peaceful and beautiful. Hopefully, nothing goes wrong anymore. We done? But there's still more going on though. The ABC day is instant sweet dreams. Sleep? I suddenly hear someone calling my name? In the end, we reluctantly dragged ourselves out of bed.
It's already so late. Who in the world would come looking for me now?
Oh, I was expecting it to be morning.
Did I really see that? That shadowy figure? Was it just my imagination? Whatever. I'll just follow it and see what's going on.
Okay, close the door. Sleep. Go back to sleep. Fuck that shit. Oh man. I mean, people, I am not a member of Spook Shack, alright? I'm not into this shit. Manato? Kazuha? Anyone? God damn it.
Huh. There's nothing here. This is Swabian Temple. No evil spirit would dare show up here. It's probably just a thief.
Isn't that worse?
Oh, there's a cat over there. I'll go take a look.
A cat? Oh yeah, it's the pudgy cat that has been falling from the roof a couple times. How do cats get this big? This is the chubby orange cat that Xiaoguang saved when I first met her. Yep. How do cats get this big? Holy shit. Seems like this little one saw something behind me. Yeah, I can sense it. There is definitely something lurking behind us.
Is someone there?
Oh.
Junior. Finally, we meet again.
Wait, I know you.
Surprised? Thought I was your sweet, well-behaved senior? Too bad. The one standing here now is a beast who just wants to survive.
What?
I've been waiting for you for such a long time, my dear Junior.
What?
You're the one that appeared after she used the Qingming sword, aren't you?
Mm-hmm. Your memory's sharp. That's right. I am your senior, Ye Shengguang, through and through.
Could it be you're a split personality?
If that makes it easier for you, feel free to think of me as such.
So it's not.
I'm the one she hides under that perfect obedient mask. The one she refuses to admit exists, but can't erase her other half. If she's the light, then I'm her shadow. If she's the saint high above, then I'm the one crawling through the dirt.
I would like to point out this thing. What is this transparent thing? I don't recognize it. I don't think it was in Shenggong's normal model, right? I don't think so.
She's willing to use that sword, that cursed power, to save everyone, to play the hero. Funny.
Ah yes, this here is the bad girl, Ye Shengguang. It's okay. We can talk.
But me? I just want to live.
Great. Let's work together.
How can you save others when you can't even save yourself? It's all just a story people make up to feel moved by their own sacrifice. The stupidest lie ever told.
Agreed.
I get where you're coming from. I don't want to see her hurt herself for the sake of helping everyone else. That's not fair to her.
Fair, you say? You're the very first person who's ever said that word to me.
Have you even talked with anyone else?
I like it. No wonder she thinks you're so special. But let me tell you something. Every chosen heir of the Qingming sword is expected to become a hero.
I'm sure we can make do without one.
And yet, people are selfish by nature. Behind every noble reason hides an ugly truth. People want heroes. They raise their banners high, but all they really want is someone else to take the fall. A shield to stand in front of them. Someone to die in their place. But when that hero burns out, when she's spent everything she has, what then? Oh, they'll build a monument, offer flowers, shed a few pretty tears, write poems about her glory. And then they'll wait for the next fool to pick up the sword, to become the new hero.
Oh. I like this one. I like this one.
No one ever cares about the person beneath that title. The one who bleeds, who trembles, who cries. So tell me, if one day that hero stood before everyone and said, "It hurts, I can't do this anymore, I just want to live."
Well then, time to drop your role and wait for the next fool to pick up the sword, right?
What do you think would happen?
I don't know. but everyone has the right to make their own choice.
I like your honesty.
The Ye Shunguang before us suddenly leans in, her breath warm against our ear.
The truth is, from the moment that sword chose me, I knew exactly what I wanted. To be anything but a hero. I refuse to die before the world does.
Fair. Ye Shunguang's fingertips brush lightly against our cheek, bringing a slight chill. With a half smile, she gives us a teasing look, her lips curving in that sly, knowing way. You don't have to be that sultry, you know. I'm okay. We can work together.
Oh, did I scare you? Don't worry. I just needed some air. She'll be back very soon. How about I let you in on a little secret? This outfit? I picked it out for her. Pretty, isn't it?
Oh, now that makes sense. You know, one of the things that I have been kind of wondering about Xun Guang's model, at least her normal model, is um this window, right? Okay. Um, I understand about the for losing the sleeves, yeah, the shoulder sleeves. I mean, it is constricting, and if you move your arm a lot, it does get in the way, which is why you know, basketball players who play a lot with their arms a lot, they do wear sleeveless clothes, shirt. You know, you get what I mean. One of these. But considering Shunguang's personality, I mean, she seems to be much more of the how do I put it? The classic good girl. And considering the Yunkui Summit's uniform, excluding Yishuan, okay, excluding Yishuan, if you look at Fufu or the other students or I mean everyone else basically, they are always fully garbed. So there will be no hole here. And this is basically just talking about standard clothing, right? I mean, Fufu cuts her trousers short, which is kind of like, you know, her style, I guess. And Yishuan kind of keeps it long, and some of the other students keep it kind of on medium. But Shunguang, not only this part is open, her, you know, her thighs over here, it's completely open. And considering her personality, it does not fit at all. Like, why is this super pure and sheltered lady wearing something so open and, you know, sexy for the word, I guess. So it was you. It was you, the evil Ye Guang, which I like more. Thank you for picking that outfit.
Looks like it's about time. She's waking up. Guess we'll talk again soon.
Hold on. I still have a lot of questions to ask you.
And before we can finish our sentence, it's as if the white-haired Xiao Guang suddenly shuts down, her eyes fluttering shut. A moment later, the familiar Xiao Guang finally returns.
What happened to me?
Girl, you were sleepwalking. Yeah, so this and this, all this, definitely not her style. I mean, considering her personality. So apparently there was someone else. So I do have to be kind of amazed that she, the quote unquote day Ye Shun Guang, is willing to wear the night Ye Shun Guang thing. Clothes. Why is she wearing it though? I don't know. Wait, I could have sworn I just fell asleep. Am I dreaming? Oh, Junior, you're here too. Xiaokuang, do you sleepwalk? Sleepwalk? I don't. So. So sleepy. I should head back and get some rest. Otherwise, I'll have some major dark circles under my eyes tomorrow morning. Night night, little Junior. Yeah, you should sleep, cause I need to talk more with your sister, I guess. Yeah, sister. Sister. Tomorrow. Wait, who am I going to consult about this shit? I guess it's possible to talk with Belle about this, but if there is anyone, it's gonna be Shifu. I mean, as in Yishuan, but oh man, the prime target for this kind of talk is Shihye. Shihuan. Ah, shit. You know, big bro. He would be the best person to talk to about this, I guess. But he's not around. Whatever. Looks like Xiao Guang doesn't remember the other self. Generally speaking, shouldn't we avoid provoking her in a situation like this? Otherwise, things might get messy. I should talk to Senior Fufu about this tomorrow. Yep. Technically speaking, Fufu is the eldest senior here. And after all that running around, we quickly drift off to sleep. Sleep we go. Oh no. That was much faster than expected. I did not expect it. Right, where's the... Nowhere. I don't know. Here, I guess? Kind of, Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 commissions. That is quite a lot. This is quite a lot. Oh, by the way, I kind of read ahead. I guess watched ahead is the word here, and apparently the patch quote unquote content is around 6.5 hours. Yeah, it's almost 7 hours. Yeah, 7 hours. So if there is 6 chapters here, so it's around an hours ish per chapter. So I think I may need to kind of do this in 3 long batches. Okay, before each part of this commission is essentially an hour and a half or so, plus 15 minutes of my blabbing. So 2 commissions is 3 hours plus blabbing. So a little bit over 3 hours. Yeah, so I expect to do this in 3 batches. I guess this is for today. This is for another batch. And for the last part, I guess that's the 3rd one. And then considering that we have this Read the Chronicles, this is gonna be probably another episode or something, which means I need to have 4 episodes, aka 28 days, since I will probably do this in a weekly basis. 28 days, which means I have 5 days left here. Assuming I do not fuck up anything. As in, I skipped 1 week because of whatever reasons. Which does happen often. That's oh shit, did I press the mute? When did I press the mute? Shit. But anyways, it's nice that I don't have to do those more quests and just do things here. Yes. Kyo mo kawaii. Yo, Fufu. What's going on? You look like you've got something on your mind. Shimio Fufu, does Xiaoguang sleepwalk? Oh, it's about Xiaoguang. Go ahead and ask. I'll answer to the best of my ability. Does Xiaoguang sleepwalk? Huh? Sleepwalk? No way. Xiaoguang is usually so quiet when she sleeps. I've never seen her sleepwalk before. Most people do not sleepwalk, okay? But with everything that's been going down lately, she must be under a lot of pressure too. If something happened, it should just be temporary. I don't think that what happened last night is going to be temporary. I really don't believe it to be so, for all sorts of reasons. The Qingming sword? Oh, you've got a point. If the Qingming sword is behind this, then we've got a serious problem on our hands. Just to be safe, I better check with Shifu. I'll let you know what she says. Senior Fufu rushes back to her room to contact Yishu and Shifu. Just as we are about to look for Xiaoguang, a commotion erupts at the entrance of Sibian Temple. What's going on? Chao? What are you doing here?
Hello again, everyone.
Hello?
Remember me? I'm Jill from Krampus Compliance Authority. Yup, that Judgment Division of Tops. The one that makes all the bad guys run for cover.
Uh-huh.
And this lovely young lady must be the rising star of Yunkwei Summit.
Uh-huh.
The current keeper of the Qingming sword herself. We've never really had the chance to properly get acquainted, have we?
Hello. I'm Yashunguang. It's nice to meet you, Miss Zhao from Krampus.
Honestly, the honor's all mine. Finally meeting the legend herself? In person? You know, there are people out there secretly placing bets that you'll become new Eridu's next Void Hunter. They're saying stuff like, she'll be the one to restore Yunkwei Summit's former glory and all that.
Wait. I thought Yishuan was the one that was going to get pushed into the Void Hunter position. Huh?
What? Oh, I'm not that amazing. I just...
Oh, no need to be modest. For someone as gifted and talented as you, someone who turns heads just by walking in the crowd, being too modest could be considered arrogance.
Please don't say things like that.
I'm kidding. Don't take it too seriously. Still, you're the chosen one, aren't you? And we also have Mr. Watts here.
Hello.
Lovely to see you again, too.
I am scared.
Is it me, or does Miss Zhao seem a little different today?
Aw, looks like you're still getting to know me. My attitude always depends on the relationship, you know.
Yeah, I should run away now.
Like today, I came all the way here with a bunch of carefully chosen gifts just to see you guys.
Let it be known that there are no free gifts in this world. You want something, don't you?
But aside from these little goodies, I also brought something you'll definitely want. Information about Mr. Ye Shuyan.
God damn it, there it is.
You mean my brother?
So, tell me, don't I make a pretty great guest?
What do you want?
You said you have news about my brother? Wait, do you actually know where he is?
Don't get all worked up, Missy. Rushing won't get you anywhere. But your instincts are spot on. I do happen to have a lead on your brother's whereabouts.
Where is he? Please tell me.
Well, that's not very professional of you.
She's not a professional though.
In business, it all comes down to equal exchange. I give you what you want, and you give me what I want. Fair, efficient, and perfectly transparent.
Except that you have established that you are having the upper hand here with hey, you want this? She literally dangled something she really wants. Just dangling over her head. Hey, you want this? Now you go run around and bark for me. Ah yes, negotiation 101. How I hate that shit.
Barging in and asking for something before offering a trade? That's some questionable manners, don't you think?
Lady, you are the guest here. Get the fuck out.
I'm sorry.
Shunkwang, don't get bullied into this.
She's just really worried. It's her brother we're talking about. So, what's your condition? What do you want from us?
Now we're talking, Proxy. A new unknown area has appeared in Lemnian Hollow, and I'm heading there to investigate. That's why I'm here.
I see.
An unknown area?
Correct. And to sweeten the deal, I'll throw in a bonus. According to the latest observation data, the area covered by Lemnian Hollow has expanded by approximately 0.002%, accompanied by abnormal miasma activity. This occurred right after your battle with Ye Shuyan ended.
Huh? That's odd. Aren't hollows supposed to be kind of, you know, shrinking whenever we kill a big ethereal? I mean, you know. I mean, that's how they explain things way back when we killed the Dead End Butcher and stuff like that. Unless it has been growing. As in, the miasma is growing and our battle against Ye Shuyan just released an ether volume that has been kept down by something.
So, my theory is that there's some kind of abnormal miasma in that newly emerged unknown area, which is causing Lemnian Hollow to expand. I need your help investigating it.
Well, that's much more fair. I guess it's also a plus for me. The more information of the hollow I have, the better Fairy works. And me as a proxy, I guess.
But why me? If you need help from a proxy, I get that, but what can I do for you?
Because you're the current keeper of the Qingming sword.
And
I've heard a few interesting tidbits from Dylan. Like how the Qingming sword reacts oddly near the hollow steps. And how it was the sword's power that ultimately saved Ye Shuyan.
Uh-huh.
Also, did those white flowers that appeared in Wi-Fi cause a strange reaction from the sword? Like some sort of resonance.
That's right. The Qingming sword started trembling when we came into contact with those flowers. Wait, how did you know?
I'm just connecting the dots on what we know so far. If my guess is right, the power of that sword, this new area, and the entire Lemnian Hollow are all connected somehow. And those strange white flowers may just be related to the abnormal miasma causing this expansion.
Again, I thought miasma is just super concentrated ether.
So, I need you, Missy, and our brilliant proxy friend here to join me.
So, okay, why is this the map maker, the cartographer, and she's a metal detector? Yep.
Of course, as payment, I'll give you the exact coordinates where your brother was last seen. I spotted him right at the edge of that new area.
That is quite the down payment you're giving me.
All right, I'll do it.
Xinguang?
That's a decisive answer. What about you, Proxy?
Only after we report to...
I want to say yes, but Xiaoguang's health. Yishuan Shifu warned us more than once not to let her get near anything that could trigger the Qingming sword again.
I'm fine, Junior. You tested me before, remember? My memory's perfectly normal.
For now, what about next time?
I've already asked Senior Fufu and the others. None of them have found any trace of my brother. This might just be my best shot.
Yeah, then just let us do our job. You don't have to come with us.
I understand where you're coming from, but this is too risky. I need to think it over. Miss Zhao, what if it's me and a few other Yunquei Summit disciples who go with you instead of Xiaoguang?
Not an option. Observing the connection between that hollow area and the Qingming sword is part of my research. My terms are non-negotiable.
I need to talk to my superior, aka Yishuan.
Looks like you two aren't exactly on the same page yet. That's alright. I'm patient. I can wait. And don't worry, I never force a deal. So, if you decide you do want to work with me, come and find me at the cable car station. I'll be waiting there for your good news. Proxy, you're smart, I can tell. I'm sure you'll make the most reasonable choice.
Zhao turns to leave, but before walking out, she shoots us a knowing look. Before we can figure out what that means, Ye Shunguang speaks up, her voice tied with urgency.
I know you still have concerns, but this lead means everything to me. Don't worry, if Yishuan Shifu finds out and punishes us, I'll take full responsibility.
Responsibility don't matter if you're dead.
Please, I need this.
I don't care if I get punished. What matters to me is your health condition. We know too little about the Qingming sword. We can't take blind risks.
You know, before my brother left, I think I heard him say something. He said he'd save me. So I think maybe that's why he left without telling anyone why. Maybe it's because of me. But here I am, pretending nothing happened. Stuck here in safety, waiting, praying, doing nothing. I don't want to be the fragile doll hiding in a glass house everyone keeps locked away anymore. I want to give something back, to use my strength to protect the people who've always protected me. I want to return the warmth and love I've received with my own hands.
She's really headstrong about this, huh? Ah. At least bring Fufu and Yinhu here. If we have those two, they can take care of the fighting and you can just do the metal detecting, right? At the very least, you shouldn't pull out the sword. or combat.
I understand how you feel. I really do. But that sword is dangerous for you. I'm responsible for your safety.
Junior, you have a sibling too. If she went missing one day, you'd do the same, wouldn't you?
That's fucked up. That's fucked up, man. I mean, I already did that way back in chapter 1.
All right. I respect your choice. We'll go together.
Thank you. Really. Thank you.
Oh. You forced my hand, Gal.
To be honest, I've been meaning to tell you that you're really special to me. Maybe it's the sword, but everyone, my brother and all the people at Yunkwei Summit, they all treat me like I'm made of glass. I know they mean well, but it makes me feel guilty and trapped.
Is that why you turn white at night?
But you listen to me. You stand up for me. You make me feel respected, even when everyone else thinks I'm being reckless. That means more to me than I can ever say.
No need to thank me. But promise me one thing. Whatever happens in the Hollow, promise me you'll put your own safety first.
I promise.
Pinky swear?
And about what you said, that you don't want to be the one who always needs protecting. Honestly, I've never thought of myself as your protector. You're way too strong for that, Senior. I'm just accompanying you, that's all. No matter what you decide to do, just know that I'll be by your side. That's a promise. Will you promise that too? So whenever I look over, I know you'll be there.
Yes, I promise. Whenever we turn around, whenever we look over our shoulders, we'll always see each other there. Pinky promise.
Okay, fine. Once again, Xiaokang holds out her pinky. Only this time, she doesn't hesitate at all. Her eyes sparkle. Her fingertip warm and firm. We hook our pinky with hers. This promise now looks more solemn than a vow. Then let's go find Miss Chow now. But something feels off. The fact that Miss Chow, who, well, is affiliated with Krampus, was the one to bring news of Lemnian Hollow's abnormal expansion, not the mayor. Would Krampus, or rather, would Tops really care that much about Phallium Heights? Yes, it's the biggest supplier for porcelain, and which is crucial for most things related to, hollow exploration. So yes. She's probably something from us, isn't she? That's how. From the thing of it, I heard from Dylan and Banyi Shifu earlier that Miss Chow seemed to be on some important mission. Would that mission be related to the expansion of the Lemnian Hollow? But that's just my guess. I'll try to ask Miss Chow about it when I get the chance. I remember Miss Chow said earlier we'd meet up near the cable car station. Let's head over right now. Honestly, talking to Fufu is probably a bit difficult because she will stop us, but I need Belle at the very least to back me up, or if anything happens. Either way, I do need access to Fairy and the HDD. So, having Belle in the know instead of blind is pretty important in my opinion. It's a shame that we can't tell her that we're going stuff. Though it's not visible yet, something is definitely changing inside Lemnian Hollow. You mean I said it's getting bigger? Yep. Our eyes might lie to us, but data never does. Assuming it's accurate and not tampered with. But this feeling that something big is on the horizon. However, before that...
I knew it! You came after all. I just knew you'd make the right choice.
Before we go, there's one thing I want to ask you.
Go on.
You said you wanted to investigate because you detected signs of the Hollow expanding. But you're from Tops, aren't you? I mean, would Tops really care about what happens to Phylum Heights? No matter what goes wrong here, it wouldn't really affect you, would it?
It's only natural you'd think that way, Missy. The moment you learned I work for Tops, you'd start assuming that everything I do is for their benefit. And honestly, that's not entirely wrong. But like I said before, I'm with Krampus Compliance Authority. Krampus does operate under Tops, sure. But our duty is to audit, judge, and enforce the rules. Those useless clowns Tops sent to Phylum Heights before were our judgment targets. So please, don't lump me in with them. Besides, the bigger an organization gets, the messier its internal politics become.
So what you're saying is...
Don't forget, Krampus is the one managing Phylum Heights now. No matter what happens, I have to take responsibility for my work. Like I told you before, in this world, everything comes down to one thing: equivalent exchange. We've taken so much from Phylum Heights. It's only fair we take responsibility for protecting it, too. Smart people don't take without giving back. In contrast, Yunhui Summit's shining prodigy and current keeper of the Qingming Sword, dear Monsieur Shunguang here, seems to have a much more honest reason for joining the investigation. All for her brother, right?
Please, Chao, you dangled the bait yourself. Don't ask.
Oh my! Who would have thought? Turns out a Tops businesswoman like me cares more about Phylum Heights than Yunhui Summit does.
Chao?
Of course we care about Phylum Heights, but at the moment, the only sign of hollow expansion comes from your readings. Besides, most hollows grow at a gradual pace. That doesn't prove anything yet.
You've done your research, I see. But according to my data, Lemnian Hollow's expansion rate is way beyond normal. Still, we won't know the truth until we go in and take a look ourselves. Don't worry. Once we're inside, I'll point out to you exactly where I last saw Mr. Yeshu Yuan.
Where I last saw Mr. Yeshu Yuan? Chao? What manner of bullshit are you pulling?
So, let me summarize the main mission objectives once more. Enter the mysterious new area in Lemnian Hollow. Investigate the expansion and the abnormal miasma activity, and determine the cause. To achieve this, I'll need the help of the most skilled proxy in New Eridu to guide my way. I'll also need the Qingming Sword's keeper to use the blade and resonate with the white flowers so I can figure out the relationship with the miasma's abnormal behavior.
Thing is, we don't know jack shit about Qingming Sword.
No time to waste. Let's head out now.
Do you guys assume that we know exactly what Qingming Sword is doing? Because we don't. Alright, Miss Chow. This operation was something my junior and I decided to do in secret, without telling anyone. If possible, I hope you can keep this between us. Chill out, I'm not an idiot. I'll do whatever works best for me. And that does not necessarily mean it's best for us, right? Telling Yungui Summit about your business won't do me any favors. Really? The Yungui Summit would be kind of, indebted to you for making sure their current wielder of Qingming's sword is not dead. I only have one objective: to investigate the expansion of the Lemnian Hollow and abnormal miasma within. And about you, Proxy? I know you can enter the Hollow through that little bamboo of yours to complete the proxy work. How? How do you know? But this new area in the Lemnian Hollow is quite special. It's practically a no-man's land. If you don't personally come with us, we probably won't be able to find our way forward. Fine. I'm coming in. Good. As for the issue of your safety, with the Keeper of the Qing